Thomas and friends, making tracks to great destinations.
Dear Christopher, here is your friend Thomas the Tank Engine. He wanted to come out of his station yard and see the world. These stories tell you how he did it. I hope you will like them, because you helped me to make them. Your loving Daddy.
The island of Sodor is surrounded by a beautiful blue sea. There are trees of green and sandy yellow beaches. There are rivers and streams and lots of trees where the birds sing. There are rivers and quarries and docks where the visitors to the island arrive. The island also has loads of railway lines. Who's that puffing down the track? It's Thomas! Hello, Thomas! Hello, everybody! And welcome to the island of Sodor. James is an engine whose pride is held by their appearance, but no one cares for his attitude. James has learned a lesson before, but it didn't last. James learns a lesson. One snowy day, James was complaining again. The snow would cover his paintwork, making it so no one could see it. When a station master came, he was from Wellsworth. James, Sir Topham Hatt wanted you to pick up some coaches near Wellsworth Station. They need to be picked up by the afternoon, he explained to James. James was cross. He didn't want his paintwork ruined. When his driver and fireman came to start work, James had got onto the turntable and set off. James had made it to Wellsworth and found nothing when he saw some old coaches he had never seen before. And as much as James didn't want to, he got his snowplow fitted at Wellsworth. He plowed through the heavy snow. The coaches squeaked. His driver and fireman forgot where they needed to be brought, so they went to the docks. James went over a hill and hit a snowdrift. It was a small one since he plowed right through it, but his paint was beginning to fade because the snow was covering it. At the docks, Salty was singing some Christmas carols. There was once a red-nosed engine, he sang. He had a very shiny nose. Hi, Salty, James peered. Salty was embarrassed. James noticed and made fun. Get to work, Salty. Your terrible singing won't do your work for you, he teased. At least there isn't snow on my paintwork, he said, knowing it would make James cross. James looked back at his paintwork and saw he was right. Against his driver and fireman's will, he forced himself right out of the docks. He needed to get the snow off and get repainted. He had quickly made it to the works. The snow was cleaned off and he was repainted. But that took a long time. Sir Topham Hatt wasn't expecting to see James. He had come with Thomas. Thomas was going to get some special treatment for the inspectors in a few hours. Sir Topham Hatt was cross with James. James, the coaches! James, why are you even here in the first place? Sir Topham Hatt groaned. Nobody would be able to see my splendid red paintwork, so I got the snow off and get repainted, he said, and I came here. You don't understand, James. Those coaches will be used for Percy, he said. He's going to pick up me and the inspectors later at the docks. James laughed. He didn't know that's what they were for. He felt terrible. That's not very festive either, Thomas added. The next day, Christmas rolled around. James didn't have any jobs that day, but Sir Topham Hatt sent him to clear the lines for how bad he was being the other day. James was going to be a better engine, or at least he would try, knowing his consequences. But again, who knows how long that will last.
Shunting trucks and hauling freight, red and green and brown and blue. They're the really useful crew, all with different roles to play. Around Tidmouth sheds are far away, down the hills and round the bends. Thomas and his friends. Thomas, he's the cheeky one. James is favorite, lots of fun. Percy pulls the mail on time. Gordon thunders down the line. Emily really knows her stuff. Henry toots and huffs and puffs. Edward likes to help and share. And Toby, well, he's wise and square. They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8. Shunting trucks and hauling freight, red and green and brown and blue. They're the really useful crew, all with different roles to play. Around Tidmouth sheds are far away, down the hills